Here in Parak Aleph, Mishnah Yud Ches, Mishnah teaches us that the world exists for the following three things. Rabbi Shimon ben Gamliel Omer, Ashol Shadvar Ma'olam Omed. The world stands on three things. It exists because of three things. Al Din, Ve'al Emes, Ve'al Shalom. Judgment, peace, truth, rather, and peace. So, doesn't the Mishnah early in our Parak say Ashol Shadvar Ma'olam Omed? Doesn't it say Torah Avodah Gemul Chasadim? The world stands because of Torah. Service in the Beis Hamikdash nowadays, we daven instead, and acts of kindness. How could we explain this Mishnah then? So Rabbeinu Yonah already points this question out and already asked this question. We did already discussed it in the second Mishnah over there. There's a few answers to this question. Rav Avadja Mibar Tanura explains in his commentary to that Mishnah, second Mishnah or Masechta. The earlier Mishnah means that the world was created for those three things. Our Mishnah over here refers to why the world continues to exist. So the Avos asked the obvious question on this. If the world was created because of those three things, then certainly the world continues to exist because of those three things. So how can we explain that? It's a good question. Rather, he says like this. Even after the destruction of the Beis Hamikdash and we aren't properly able to accomplish those three things, and therefore the world should technically speaking be destroyed. Nevertheless, the world continues to exist in the merit of the three things mentioned in this Mishnah. The Medrash Shmuel offers another answer. Medrash Shmuel says that the earlier Mishnah refers to the world being created for individual people. Medrash Shmuel on page 15. Unlike the Mishnah at the end of the parak, which refers to the community in general. If there wouldn't be peace, the world would be filled with theft. Everyone would destroy each other. It wouldn't exist. Answer 3, the Beis Yosef in Chosh Mishpah, first Simon, says that the author of this Mishnah, Shimon HaTzadik, was referring to when the Beis Hamikdash was around. And it was possible to fulfill the mitzvah of avodah, service in the Beis Hamikdash, also Torah and acts of kindness. Therefore, the world endured because of them. Conversely, nowadays, this isn't so. We no longer have true avodah. Can't serve in the Beis Hamikdash. Furthermore, we can't even learn Torah properly and perform acts of kindness properly because of the yoke of the exile. Therefore, the Mishnah, our Mishnah at the end of the parak, refers to why the world continues to exist nowadays when there's no Beis Hamikdash. And judgment, truth, and peace are similar to the three mentioned in that Mishnah. So, interesting idea. What's the idea with peace? An interesting story. It's actually brought from the art scroll, Pirkei Avos. Woman once complained to the Rosh Yeshiva who advised her son to pursue a career in chinuch rather than attend medical school. She was upset. My son wants to be a rabbi. She said to the Rosh Yeshiva, how could you do this to my son? He wants to teach kids in a school. What's going on? She said, Rabbi, what if my son would discover the cure for cancer? Rosh Yeshiva said, Hashem created people who aren't Jewish. Who said the cure for cancer has to be discovered by a Jew? Jews have problem that can only be solved by Jews. If your son has the talent to educate Jewish children, he should jump at the chance. Our people need him. Yeah, clever line. Talk about from peace from today and tomorrow. A lot to talk about. Very important peace. We end davening with peace. Sim shalom. Duchening ends with peace. Shas ends with peace. Peace is all over the place. Judgment. The Gemara in Shabbos relates on Daf Yud that any judge that judges a truthful judgment for 1 hour is considered to be a partner with Hashem in the creation of the world. Perhaps the reason of this Gemara is since the world stands on judgment. Truth. We could talk about truth for a very long time. Marin Shabbos Kuf Daled says that the letters in the word sheker are very close to one another. Shin, Kuf, and Reis. They're all adjacent to one another in the Aleph base. Unlike the letters in the word emes, emes which means truth. So sheker, which means falsehood, lying, they're all close to each other. However, the letters in the word emes, aleph, mem, and taf, are all very far from one another. Furthest they could possibly be in the alphabet. This teaches us that falsehood, lies, is unfortunately more common than the truth. Even so, all of the letters in the word emes have multiple bases in the Torah and are strong letters, unlike the word sheker. In other words, if you look at the words emes, they all have two bases, the aleph on the bottom, the mem, and the taf. If you look at sheker in the Torah, it's only by one little thing, only one part of the base, shin, kuf, and resh. This teaches us that the falsehood will not last, but the truth will last. That's what we have to realize. A lot to elaborate on this. Stop here though.